Welcome back, everybody. Bring you guys a new YouTube video here today. And we got some more news on Call of Duty 2025, which is this year's Call of Duty game. Call of Duty 2025 Zombies will have 6 fully fledged round-based zombie maps throughout the game's lifecycle. Insider Gaming has learned that Call of Duty 2025, which will be led by Treyarch Games, could have a total of 6 round-based zombie maps during the game's lifecycle. Details on what Call of Duty 2025 is shaping up to be is already an open secret, including that the game is a Black Ops 2 sequel, that the original Zombies crew is likely to make its return, which I don't know how they're going to really fully return the older crew from the previous Call of Duty Zombies storyline, which because they actually ended that story back in Black Ops 4 Zombies, which it totally makes sense not to do it this way because pretty much going to disrespect the crew, and there's no point in bringing back the old crew to get the old players back because that is not just, it's not going to work that way because it's just not going to be the same. So I'm interested to see how this goes for the story of this year's Call of Duty game, which is going to be very interesting. So in this map's early development, it's understood that the plan for Zombies was to build the maps from the ground up to allow them to be played in different game modes, including traditional round-based, Grief, and Outbreak. Whoa. So we have round-based maps, which is your traditional round-based maps, and then Grief. Grief is a game mode that we haven't seen since Black Ops 2 Zombies. You're a zombie and you try to survive getting attacked by other zombies, which is actual players. So it's basically you playing as a zombie and then trying to eliminate other world players inside of that game. And if you get attacked and get eliminated, you become a zombie, which is Grief. So you're trying to grief someone else's game and you try to take them down, which is pretty cool, which I think this is on the Barn and other maps. I don't remember because I haven't played Grief in quite a long time, which if this game mode actually returned, hopefully it's not an LTM mode. If it's actually returning as a full-fledged game mode, the exact game mode from Black Ops 2, that would be huge. I'm not really a fan of Grief, but it could be fun with friends. And along with Outbreak, which Outbreak, we already made a video on this before. It's just a large scale map, just like Modern Warfare 3 Zombies based on the Warzone map, or it can be based on Cold War Zombies, which is the large maps together. And that's how Outbreak was pretty much formatted. You go into a map, a large map, then once you complete so many objectives, you go into the next map. So that's basically the replayability in Outbreak and Cold War Zombies. It feels more dynamic and actually more fluid and actually replayability other than just playing one single map, because in Outbreak and Cold War, you can actually go into different maps, which is different cycles. And once you complete the main quest, that's when you actually have a choice to exfil or into the next map, which is cool. So it says it's understood that Treyarch was playing around with more out there settings this time around, including a map set in post-World War II New York, where the Nazis had dropped a nuclear bomb, with another map being described as being set in a Japanese temple at the foot of an erupting volcano. That sounds crazy. So you guys know, watching this video, you guys are probably not going to believe this information because this is just leaked information around the internet. But seeing leaked information of Black Ops 6, it was like there's going to be an island map coming, then a town map, which it was real. It came to the game. This information that we're hearing, like a World War II New York where the Nazis had dropped a nuclear bomb, that sounds freaking insane. Then another map being described as a Japanese temple set next to a erupting volcano. That sounds insane to me. So that could be a huge opportunity to see some different kind of environmental things going on there. That sounds absolutely insane. You guys can comment below what do you guys think about this, because that might be one of the craziest Zombies news that we got so far. And if this is true, it's going to be awesome, which I don't know how Treyarch has even enough time to develop all the Black Ops 6 Zombies and plus this year's Zombies, which is absolutely insane to me. So other ideas included as a map set in Vietnam, one in Afghanistan, and another one being set in Space Station in the Dark Ether. What the hell? That reminds me of the Space Station mission from Call of Duty Ghosts when you're in space and you're shooting enemies. And it's if it has the same playstyle as Moon from Black Ops 1, that would be so cool. If they're identical, I think this map would be really good. And that sounds phenomenal for this Call of Duty games map. Like if there's an actual space station set in the Dark Ether, that would be completely insane. I can imagine what that's going to look like. As already leaked from a feedback session, it's always understood that Call of Duty 2025 Zombies will have one of its biggest maps to date and have a similar transportation system like Transit. That is interesting. So Transit from Black Ops 2 is basically town, the gas station, and we have the barn mixed in together, which will be separated by the roads, which you will take the bus to each location, setting those at different routes, which that is pretty interesting. So I don't know how that's going to work. That seems like too much brown-based development time there, which it sounds too good to be true, but who knows? This could be a good roadmap for us. So it's currently unclear on if Treyarch went with every idea, but we expect at least a few to make it into the final game. What do you think of the map ideas and the original Zombies crew returning to the Call of Duty Zombies in some form? Let us know down below and join more discussions in the official Insider Gaming forums. I will link this article down below, which is pretty interesting. Seeing all these news is crazy to me, and just reading this article, just the fact is we're getting all this exclusive information from a game that has not been announced yet, or it is crazy. So these people must have played the game, or just rumors just been jumping around their surfaces. It's insane to me. So if this everything is true in this article, I'm very excited to see what's actually going on, because we're not even done with this year's life cycle with Black Ops 6 Zombies. So we still have 1 or 2 maps coming out. I'm really excited for Grief to come out. Outbreak is going to be a really fun game to play. Then the World War II New York kind of style, with where the Nazis had dropped a nuclear bomb. I can imagine the graphics on that one just set on a World War II New York, and where the Nazis had like just dropped a nuclear bomb and just absolutely destroyed. This could be a reference to Shadows of Evil, but like a remastered version of it in that current time period of that version of that game. So that could be pretty cool. So yeah, here's another person on Twitter here. His name is Expert Fusion. He goes by these really cool leaks, and he has a really good point. He says, I really hope that Treyarch does that post World War II New York City map and have it take place in the late 40s, the beheaded map from Vanguard. It gives a good idea of what it could look like. These are the screenshots of what the map actually looks like, and it could resemble that map, which is really cool. And this could be a great location for this map to be set in, which is really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. That's information that we got today. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, or you guys have any speculations of what could be happening in next or this year's Call of Duty game, you guys have any thoughts and opinions on this, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell notification to never miss a single video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.